Friends, 1045 days of war between Russia and Ukraine. In southern war zone, Kherson, no changes, while in Zaporizhia, in Urikhiv sector, after some time now, Russians made gains east of Orikho in Mala Tokmachka area and raided Bilohiria and withdrew it, leaving it as a grey zone. However, in neighboring areas, they captured Luho, which is 5 kilometers on the eastern outskirts of Mala Tokmachka. In Kaminsky area, Ukrainians seems to be bringing more reinforcements. In Velika Novosilka direction, Russians' offensive operation is on and also towards Rimivka salient. However, Velika Novosilka, like Toretsk, Chasiv Yar, Sivers'k, is holding stubbornly by the Ukrainians. Coming to east, Kurakho Pokrovsk, where heavy fight is going on and Russians are gaining every day by leaps and bounds. In short, Russians advanced south of Kurakho from Dalny and east of Yantarny. Further, Russians' offensive operations inside the Kurakho city is continuing to dislodge the leftover Ukrainians hold on western outskirts. Fight is also on in northern part of Dakhnoe and approach to Ulaki, Constantinople. Coming to Sukhi Yar River on the western bank, Ukrainians are holding from Yantarny to Ulaki area, but north of Volchia River, the Russians' offensive operations continuing and likely to reach Andrivka from northeast. Russians have entered Petropavlovka and Slavyanka. That brings us to Pokrova sector. Russians have taken over Novovazilivka almost 90%, and offensive operation is on towards south of Upenska, west of Novolizavetovka, which is under Russians' control by now, and that also includes Solon. From Shevchenka directions, Russians have advanced after taking over Vovkoe, that is Volchi, Vovchi, towards Kotlina or Kotlino. Fight is on towards Nadez Dinka and Yasenovoe. Funny names, but can't help it. Coming to Toretsk, as per SW, Russians have made gains north of Toretsk, and in addition, they have also advanced north and northwest of the city. And by now, Russians hold almost 85% of the city. Chasiv Russians made good gains after continuous offensive operation in northeast, east, and southern direction, including within the city in industrial zones. Sivers'k sector, as per SW, Russians advanced towards Suka Plotva after taking over Ivano Darovka in Sivers'k direction and in the center of Bilohorivka. Northeast Ukraine, that is Kupian-Swato, Kremina direction towards Criminal Lyman direction, Russians have extended their control zone in Ivanovka, and north of Terny they made advance. North of Kharkov, that is Slobozansky directions, no changes both in Vovchansk or in Liptsy direction. Kursk area, Russians have made gains in Sudza district towards Leonido area and forest attached to south of Sudza district. Fight is also on in Kurilovka, Nikolev, Darino areas. Heavy interdiction missions are on. Russians hit many Ukrainian targets in Sumy, Kharkov, Kiev, Mykolaiv, Odisha, while Ukrainians hit Kursk, Crimea, Rostov, Bryansk. In one of the first, Ukrainians hit a Mi-8 helicopter belonging to Russian Navy in Cape Tarkhankut, that is in Crimean Peninsula, using missiles from UAV or unmanned surface vehicles or drones. Coming to Palestine, Israel, Middle East, IDF, as per its own report, has lost close to 921 troops and suicide has reached up to 38. In southern Syria, IDF is building its military base near Mantara and it also expelled transitional government authorities from Kune Itra Governorate. In northern Syria, American backed SDF is continuing its offensive operation on the western bank of Euphrates River and fight is on with Turkey backed SNA. In the background, Indian students are fighting for their employment future, which is not available at all in India. And that brings an end to my talk, friends. See you tomorrow. Thanks.